I think it was really at primary school when I saw what you could do with paint. That's when I really got terribly interested in art, and it became my best subject at school. It was the only one I really gave a stuff about, to be honest. The greatest influence I probably had was when I was at secondary school, and there they actually had an art course. Through the school holidays, my teachers encouraged me to jump on your bike, Craig, and go right out into the bush and draw. I think that's where I first learnt to actually observe what was going on around me. My shirt is the paint palette. Sometimes I'll wipe a brush on my dirty clothes and I'll pick up a colour by mistake, and you get a really groovy accident. It's like anything, you walk into your workplace, you sit down and you need to face the day. It just requires self-discipline. Often I'll start painting and I'm intimidated by this new subject matter. So I say stuff it, and then I'll pick up my biggest brush and I'll just sort of really get energetic and start just filling up the canvas. The hard part is not everything goes according to plan, and my students love it when I do a demonstration for them and I discard the painting or paint over the painting or put a Stanley knife through it at the end of the day, and they say, "Great, Craig, it's so good to see that happens to you too." I always have 2 or 3, maybe sometimes 4 paintings on the go. I'm working on now 5 paintings to go to the Singapore gallery. Singapore street scenes, which I haven't tackled before, so I'm finding them challenging. I work from photographs. The photograph is just an idea. It just gives you a starting point. I'm trying to remember what it was like when I was there. It was busy. This is Little India. It's a wonderful challenge to invent colours or to change the light source or to change the composition of the photographs that I've used. We try and do 2 trips a year to Cambodia with students. In Cambodia, things are so much different to what they are here. There's big temples, food's great. It's third world. As well as an art experience, it's a kind of like a life experience too. We paint on location a lot. We sketch, photograph, and we'll then take that material back to studio environment. We've got a French tour coming up in September, southern part of France, fairly close to Avignon. Lovely medieval villages, so it should be really exciting to go there. This is the Yarra River at Warburton, which is just a beautiful part of the world. You don't have to think about my artwork. There's nothing deep about it. The river here looks nothing like what it does when it runs through the centre of Melbourne, of course. What you see is what you get. I'm recording a time, I'm recording a place, something geographical. So I'm just trying to create a modern impression of what I've seen. I really enjoy meeting people that have bought my artwork. When they tell me, oh, I've got 2 of your canvases, Craig, hanging on our wall, and they create a lot of comment and we talk about them a lot, that's a buzz, that's a hoot. It's a reward for your hard work. I'd be disappointed if my work in 10 years' time is still the same as what it is now. You're going to constantly challenge yourself. Any artist, I would think, would agree with that. I'm really quite pleased and proud of the fact that I'm sort of giving it my best shot. Don't know what the future holds, but I'll give it a fair crack, there's no doubt about that.